Okay, go ahead.
All right, welcome back here to the second quarter at Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Loa Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, Jaime, Miranda, Molina bringing you the call. Jaime, again, as I mentioned, that this is a tale of basically Iolani pretty much dominating that first quarter. Let's see what Damien can come up with as they come out for their first possession here of the second quarter, or actually their second play of the second quarter. Or you know what I mean. All right, Holtz has it in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Hands the ball off to Sue. Sue gets to the outside 25, gets down the middle, and gets brought down. It looks like at the 28-yard line.
Yes, that was number 23.
Oh, I stand corrected.
So Sulu getting 4 or 5 yards here, taken down by number 23. That's Pei Meki. Meki Pei, correction.
And it's a name we have said quite a few times here at Loa Stadium over the past couple weeks. Holtz again in the shotgun. Pitch out to Sulu. Sulu bounces the outside. Penalty marker down. And it's interesting to see what the call will be from referee Connie Alabane. Okay. Unofficial numbers, though, Jaime, for Damien, the time of possession, they've had it for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. Iolani's had it for 6 minutes and 45 seconds.
It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
That's a pretty close figure. It's really been a game of the little things.
And
those
stats are courtesy of our social media expert. That's Kristen Kumakura. Thank you a lot, Kristen, for that. All right, as we come back to live action, it's 3rd down and 9. Ball at the 21-yard line. Holtz in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, waiting the snap from center. Holtz rolls out. He tries to pitch back. It's caught.
It's number 7.
All right, that's number 7 once again making the catch, Natabi Dodd, and he gets met immediately by a pair of white jerseys.
Holtz looking off defenders to his right, tossing to his left. Natividad making the catch. There's a gain of 1 on the play.
They actually lost the yard. They ball it back to the 21-yard line. It should be 4th and 9. Eddie Koleski not wasting any time, bringing in this punting unit once again. Souza back to punt. It's a nice punt. And goes out of bounds.
Copy that, no break.
At the 49.
At the 49-yard line. That's a 29-yard punt, no return. All right, Jaime, here's a little something interesting for you. That Iolani in the game that they had here against Waipahu last week, they literally ran up the score on Waipahu. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the score was at one point 35 to 7 or something like that.
Yes, they're a very consistent machine. Well oiled here at Aloha Stadium.
All right, back to live action. 1st and 10. Iolani has it. Chong hands the ball off. It is gets on to the 40, to the 30. And it's Bantolina that gets pulled out of bounds by number 3. That's Robbins Beers that pulls him out. Bantolina out of bounds. They're saying at the 35-yard line.
This is an example of the execution that Iolani is capable of doing. Bantolina breaking through, slicing and dicing to several purple jerseys. Great blocking scheme up front for Iolani.
16 yards for Bantolina as it's up 1st and 10. Ball at the Damien 35-yard. Bantolina once again with the handoff. And he gets met immediately, this time by number 44. That's Jay Pedro making the stop for Damien.
Nowhere to go on this handoff for Bantolina.
2nd and 10, ball at the 35-yard line. Chong back to pass. He looks, and he's getting penalty marker down. Chong takes off with the ball for 35, 30, 25, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like at the, they're going to say the 25. Running him out of bounds is number 3, Robin Beers. But let's see what the referee, Connie Alabane's call is. Looks like maybe holding perhaps on Iolani, but let's see what the call.
Holding. Offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty. Repeat down.
That indeed is the call, as referee Connie Abilene says, oops, you guys did a bad thing in holding, and takes you back 10 yards. And the ball actually goes all the way back into Iolani territory, as the ball is now spotted at the 46-yard line of Iolani. As a result of the penalty, I believe, it would be 2nd and 29 at the Iolani 46-yard line. Chong back to pass. He looks, he fires, and incomplete. Intended for number 6, Manuel was intended receiver. Let's check it out here once again.
On this play, Manuel is wide open, but he hears footsteps from number 9 of Damien, defensive back, Arichi.
We also have a penalty marker on the near side of the field. This has turned into, as much as I said, it was a team flag.
After the play, personal foul. Offense, number 50. The 15-yard penalty. Down remains 2.
As Damien was the ones that were shooting themselves in the foot.
Third down. Third down.
In the first half, Iolani so far in 2 penalties have literally lost about, it looks like almost 54 yards, as the ball is going to be 3rd and about 54 almost, or 44 almost, as the ball is at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 44. Or 3rd and a heck of a lot, as ball is handed off. It looks like to Bantolina. Bantolina just tries to bounce to the outside. He just keeps the ball. Simple run, some extra pushing, no flags on the field, and that will bring up 4th down.
Damien doing a great job of pursuing this. That's number 95, Axton Manaku Ching, finishing off the play on the sideline.
We have another penalty marker on the field, as it won't matter, at least I don't think it will.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Number 32. The 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Okay, in this case, the roughing the kicker, in some cases, we unfortunately we don't have our referee experts tonight, but in some cases, the roughing the kicker call, the 15 yards doesn't automatically give it a first down. But in this case, Connie Alabane says, we are going to give you that first down. And Damien fans, they are not pleased at all, as they're letting Connie Alabane saying, no Christmas for you. So Iolani will have it 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Chong in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Connie Alabane picks up his flag and puts it away. Ball is handed off. That is Hidani. Hidani bounces into the middle and gets tackled, it looks like, at the 47-yard line of Damien.
Hidani right up the gut here on this second life that Iolani gets on this drive.
It's a 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Ball at the Damien 47-yard line. Chong in the shotgun, waiting the snap from center. Chong goes back to pass. He looks, he fires. It looks like he has an open man. It's caught by Manuel. Manuel gets brought down. It looks like at the 25-yard line. Oh my, that's a 22-yard reception, and the ball is at the 15. Check it out here once again.
And this is the play of the game. Nice toss by Chong right on the hands of Manuel, changing the whole situation. Now we're there in the scoring zone. Just like that in 2 plays.
Guess what? That's another first and bank first down, as now Iolani has it in the Damien red zone as they're waiting the snap from center. Chong waits the snap. Damien showing blitz. Ball is handed off to Hidani. Hidani bounces in, breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles, breaks 3, and he finally gets brought down for perhaps maybe it looks like they're going to see a 2-yard gain.
Hidani squirts out of 2 or 3 tackles eventually, meeting up with Fossey Ulima, who finishes off the tackle.
They're going to say he got 2 out of that, so it's 2nd and 8. Ball at the 13-yard line. Chong in the shotgun, waiting to snap from center. Looks like Hidani is the lone setback. Chong goes back. He fires it across. It looks like Manuel. Ball is loose, but they're going to say incomplete. I don't know, Jaime, because that looked like Manuel did have possession of it. Let's check out here once again.
From our angle, it looks like a possession. It looked like he caught it, and it was just smacked out on the.
It was jarred out,
hit.
exactly. But the referees do have the final call.
That was Kyle Kenny with the big hit that coughed up the football.
3rd and 8. Ball at the 13-yard line. If I was reading correctly, Jaime, I believe during the playoffs, the state tournament, they are going to bring in the new rule, I believe, for the state tournament. It's that thing called replay.
Oh, that'll be interesting. That could have been challenged.
I'm out. That's a first
All right,
and a half.
we're going to take a quick break with Iolani leading 10-0. You're watching Aloha Stadium Star Sports. All right, back here at Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau, Jaime Miranda Molina. There is Coach Wendell Look talking over with his team. You know, he's basically, you know, in my own opinion, you know, he's basically telling his team, you know what? We have this game pretty much in hand. All we need to do is take a couple shots at the end zone. If you were the coach right now, who would you fire at to get into the end zone?
Well, they've been very successful on the mixing it up. Hidani, Bantolina, and in the air with Manuel. So from the 14, one of those trick plays that they've been doing, the double reverse was effective earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if they use it again here.
Well, on the other side of the coin, Eddie Koneski, he's basically trying to stop the, I guess, the hard knocks that Iolani has been giving to him, and let's see what they can do, and perhaps maybe keeping this Iolani drive limited to 3 points. Chong in the shotgun, waiting to snap from center. Iolani has a 3-man front. He goes back, Chong back to pass. He has a wide open Bantolina, or no, that's number 10, and number 10 just simply walks into the end zone. Oh, no, it's Hidani. Hidani walks into the end zone, and thus another touchdown.
Well, it looks like a blown coverage here. Nobody is in that zone. And Hidani walks in untouched for the 6.
It was like Hidani was there going, hit me. I'm open, you know. And there Manuel is set to try the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And like that, Iolani takes a 17-0 lead with 7 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Just when we thought Iolani was going to get negated on this drive, the big break comes on that 4 and 50, roughing the kicker.
For sure.
That gives them a second life, an opportunity to capitalize, and they took care of business in the next 4 plays.
Okay, 17-0 lead. You know, I know Damien has had their differences before. Do you perhaps maybe see him coming back, maybe from that deficit?
Well, we're getting into that gray area so far. In this game, 17 points is quite a bit.
Okay, so what you're saying is don't queue up the fat lady yet, is what you're saying?
Not yet, but we're getting into that gray area.
Okay. All right, Jaime, we have it there. So, if you take a look at the Iolani sidelines, as they are pretty much enjoying this afternoon's game, as Manuel is set to kick the ball off. Damien back to receive, as we're looking perhaps maybe for a kick return. Short kick, ball Goes into the end zone. Damien will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. I'm looking over at the Damien huddle, and Chong, not Chong, but Hoots does remain the quarterback. As a young quarterback, you got to be frustrated, you know, at the amount of opportunities he's had in this game. But let's see what he can do on this next drive. 1st and 10, ball at their own 20-yard line. Exactly 7 minutes remains here in the first half. Iolani up 17-0, and the ball is incomplete. It was intended for number 28. That would be Micah Shikata.
Yes, on this throw, the throw is right on the money. It seemed like the receiver was not ready, but he was wide open.
I stand corrected. That's Thomas Labanan was the intended receiver.
Number 28.
2nd and 10, ball at the 20-yard line. Holtz in the shotgun, waiting the snap. Gets across the middle. It is caught. That's Natabi Dodd that makes the reception, and it looks like he has enough for that 1st down.
This is what Holtz needed. He needed a break from one of his receivers. A lot of drop balls, and Natividad comes through for him for this 1st down.
1st and 10, ball at the 30-yard line. Holtz again, hands the ball. No, he keeps it this time, gets to the 35, gets up to the 40, and he gets dropped by Iolani's number 23. That is Carter Kamana that makes the stop. And he got about 9 on that play, so it'll be 3rd and 1. Or 2nd and 1. Holtz has it, 4 wide receivers again, waiting the snap from center. Sue is the setback. Ball is caught by number 21. That is Meyer. Meyer tries to get to the outside, but he's tackled immediately by number 27, Isaac Ignacio, making the stop. And they're going to say that's about a 1-yard loss there, Jaime.
We'll see what the referees got for us here.
Oh, late penalty marker. And he's picking the flag up.
There's no foul on the play.
That is shocking there, Jaime. As literally this has become the Kaniala Bain show.
Look at the replay here. Holtz finding number 21. That's Meyer out in the flat. Taken down immediately by number 27, Isaac Ignacio.
They're going to say 3rd and 2, ball at the 39-yard line. Holtz in the shotgun. He has an I formation set, waiting the snap. Ball is handed off to Sulu. Sulu gets it into the middle, and he falls. It looks like he's going to get the 1st down as he crosses the 41-yard line.
Well, so far so good for Damien. This is Sulu putting in some work for the 2nd 1st down of the drive. Exactly what Damien needed late in the 2nd quarter.
Holtz waiting the snap, play action, and intercepted as number 4. That is Trevor Can. Can just walks down. He pulls forward, and he drags it in. It's a touchdown. I believe that's a 51-yard interception return, and Iolani takes a commanding 23-0 lead with 4:59 remaining here in the first half. Oh, my.
So Holtz here on this throw, it looks like it's a miscommunication between him and the receiver. The receiver had kept going as Holtz did a timing throw and picked off by number 4 for Iolani. Trevor Can.
Correction on the yards. It's 49 yards on that interception return. And Manuel set to try the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. And like that, Iolani increases their lead to 24-0 with 4:59 remaining here in the first half.
So we're looking at the replay there. Wrap it up.
All right, Jaime, we are going to take a quick break. Iolani leading 24-0 with 4:59 remaining. You're watching Aloha Stadium Star Sports.
What does the Hawaii Pacific Health Great Aloha Run mean to you?
I want to be healthier, so
It means I have a goal to motivate me.
Plus, it's great that it raises money.
For Hawaii charities, I totally support.
having fun with 25,000 friends.
It's been a great tradition since 1985.
Join us on Monday, February 17th. Walk, jog, or run. Everyone is welcome. Early signups are available now. Register at greataloharun.com.
All right, welcome back here to Hawaiian Financial Credit Union Field at Aloha Stadium. I'm Robert Rabideau. Again, Jaime, Miranda, Molina bringing you the call. Again, we take a look at the Iolani sidelines as the Iolani team. They're pretty much in the driver's seat in this game. And on the other side of the coin, we have the Damien Monarchs, who come into this game as 5-1, and they somehow, some way, they need to turn things around. And what are the keys of what Damien needs to do there, Jaime?
Well, Damien needs to avoid the drive deflators. The first one was the roughing the kicker. Second one was the INT. Drop balls, INTs, and interceptions, they're all drive deflators.
Okay, Manuel set to kick the ball off. And it looks like it's going to be fielded at the 4-yard line as we have the end around. It gets to the 10, the 15, gets up to the 20, and gets brought down. It looks like at the 25-yard line. Number 21 makes the return there. That's Meyer that makes the return.
Damien coming out with a trick play here on this kickoff. It's Natividad handing off to Meyer. Meyer getting to the 24-yard line.
Absolutely. First and 10, ball at the 25-yard line as Damien comes out with 4:49 remaining here in the first half. Iolani up 24-0. As Holtz rushes it out, and it is caught by number 84. That's Antonio, and he gets a great reception out to the 32-yard line.
This is a great toss by Holtz. He's under pressure. He gets hit, still makes the throw. Antonio making a nice catch for the 8-yard gain.
Well, they're going to credit him 7, 2nd and 3, ball at the 32-yard line. Holtz in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Holtz hands the ball off to Sulu. Sulu dances in and gets up to, looks like the 37-yard line. He got 5 on that second down play there, Jaime.
Sulu has been effective this afternoon. Here he gets the ball up the middle, jiggles his way through for 5. First down, Damien.
I think he needs to enterprise his way home there. No, you know I was going to go there on that. But anyway, Person went and bang, first down. First and 10, ball at the 37-yard line. Holtz in the shotgun, goes back to pass. He looks, he fires. It's caught by Natividad. Natividad gets around and gets brought down in Iolani territory. They're going to say it looks like the 49-yard line. They're going to say the 48-yard line.
So Holtz doing his part to keep the drive alive, finding Natividad here for another first down. So far, Holtz has responded well from the last drive.
First and 10, 3:33 remaining here in the first half. Again, Iolani up 17-0. Holtz has an open man down the field. It is caught as that is number 7, Natividad, who literally makes a circus catch down to looks like the 7-yard line. 41-yard bomb there, Jaime, on this play. Check it out.
Excellent throw.
Half the distance to the goal.
Catches him on
First
the
down.
run. And Natividad with an excellent highlight film type catch for Damien.
If they needed that break, Jaime, that was it right there.
Correct, Rob.
Aya, number 8, giving the props to Chong and Natividad. Chong leads his team up to the line. First and goal at the 7-yard line. Coach Koneski makes the call as Damien fans. Ball is handed off to, looks like Natividad. And let's see where they spot the ball, because I think he might be in. But they say the ball came out, but I think he might be down. They're going to say he's down at the, get this, he's down at the 1 poor cash line.
That's right, Rob. Looks like it's 25 Zulu with the carry.
And Holtz into the end zone. No signal yet. And yes, he is in. Damien gets onto the board and cuts into that Iolani lead, 24-6. I guess they really wanted to eat that poor cash, and they got into that end zone.
Well-deserved poor cash here, and deserving so. It's Holtz getting the 6 for his team, responding well on that drive, made a few big plays, especially that big toss to Natividad.
And looks like they are. Looks like they might be going for 2, as they are in an unusual formation here. As number 15, in the Wildcat formation, pitches it out, and number 44, reception, Jay Pedro brings it in for the 2-yard conversion, and like that, they cut into the Iolani lead, 24-8, with 2:37 remaining here in the first half. Check it out.
Very creative setup here, and it really tricks Iolani, catching them off guard for the 2 points. Just like that, Rob. It's a 24-8 score late in the second quarter.
Okay. I mean, I'm actually going to throw this out to you only because I do this in most of the games that I call and so forth. In situations like this, especially with the lead that Iolani has, and Iolani will have the ball first in the second half, does Damien kick the onside right here to see try to get the ball back?
It's a little bit early for that. I would not count on that. It would be really surprising if they do. But it will be a risky maneuver, as effective as Iolani has been. If they don't regain that outside kick, they'll be putting themselves in a really bad situation.
It's a fair enough question. As we take a look at the Damien team, and I'm looking over at the Iolani sidelines to see if they have the same idea as me, but they actually are bringing out their regular kickoff return team. As Souza set to kick the ball off. Mickey Pay as well as Sidani back to receive Souza's kick. Squib kick down the middle. It's fielded at the 24. Comes up to the 40. Comes out to the 45. Gets brought out of bounds. It looks like at the 48-yard line. That's number 2, Ichikawa on the return.
Honestly, Rob, on this kick, I think he miskicked it. I think he wanted a squib kick, but it turned out to be just a nice floater, easy catch for Ichikawa to make a good play out of it. Actually, Iolani gets the best of this one.
Chong will have a 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. 4 wide receivers. Ball is handed off to Bontolina. Bontolina pushes forward, and he gets tackled at the 47-yard line of Damien. 5 yards on that first down gain.
This is exactly what Damien did not want to put themselves in this situation. There's plenty of time left for Iolani to strike again.
They're going to give him 5 on that as Chong back to pass. He looks, he races out, doesn't find anybody, tries to find an open, desperate, just throws it out of bounds. And thus that will bring up 3rd down. Let's check it out here once again, Jaime.
Great pressure by Damien up front. That's number 1 on the chase there. That's Fosi Ulima on the pursuit of Chong.
Trying back to pass. He looks. Doesn't find anybody. Penalty marker down. Gets up to the 45. The 50. Gets brought down. It looks like at the 46-yard line. Possible maybe hold on Iolani.
Holding. Offense, number 79. It's a 10-yard penalty. Repeat third down.
As a result of the penalty, the ball is now back at the 35-yard line. Loss of 12 on that play. So it should bring up 3rd and 17. Or maybe not. As it looks like the there's some question in the call as Connie Albain speaks
Correction.
again.
The holding penalty is declined. It's declined. Be fourth down. Fourth down.
That's what I was figuring, that Eddie Kolensky declined it, so it's going to be 4th down. 4th and 5. Nice short kick. Bird caught signal at, looks like the 15-yard line. Ooh, as literally Meyer was kind of going back and forth. I didn't know if he was going to come up with that.
Well, it looks like it hits his face mask. Made it a very difficult catch.
Damien will have it 1st and 10 on the 15. Let's see if they can continue that drive of momentum with the 140 remaining here in the first half. Holtz with the 4 wide receivers waiting the snap from center. Iolani bringing it in. And then Tabidad with the catch. Gets pushed out of bounds. It looks like at the 23-yard line. 8 yards on that first down play.
Good execution there by Holtz, finding Natividad on the outside. Natividad able to make a nice catch and step out of bounds to keep the clock rolling. Sorry, to stop the clock is what I meant.
They gave him 8 on that, 2nd and 12. Holtz takes off with the ball, and he just falls down at the 25-yard line. He does get the first down. Referees signal first down, so they're moving the chains, stopping. They should have stopping the clock. Clock continues to run. 1:18 remaining here in the first half. Again, Iolani up 24-8. Ball is caught once again. Gets out to the 40. 42. That is number 6 this time. Kaina was the one with the reception. Check it out here once again.
Nice play by Damien, well executed. Good protection. Finding an open man kinda outside. Another first down for Damien.
70 seconds remains here on the clock here in the first half. Again, Iolani up 24-8. Damien will have it 1st and 10 on their own 40-yard line. Holtz again has the ball out to Kaina. Ball comes loose, and they're going to say incomplete. Catch and fumble as the ball goes out of bounds. They're saying at the 50-yard line. So with the result of the play, that's a first down.
Holtz mixing it up here. It's going to be considered a catch and fumble out of bounds. Damien keeps possession of the ball.